Rock and roll has seen its fair share of brooding geniuses and untouchable gods. But then, there's Dave Grohl. For over 3 decades, the Foo Fighters frontman has operated with absolutely zero filter, turning polished press tours into personal stand-up sets and invading live television like a chaotic class clown. Before he was filling stadiums, he was just a 90s kid trying not to get hit by European traffic, and things only got weirder from there.
Drummer extraordinaire.
I can't get used to the traffic situation.
Well, fuck it, man.
Fuck it, man.
Start driving normally. What's your problem?
He says look right on the
Look right. These are words.
No, we're done.
Turn it off, thanks.
Turn that off. We got more mosquitoes in our mouth. Do I have mosquitoes on my teeth?
I think I'm gonna quit being a DJ.
No.
I want to become like.
Yeah, actually. Use the mirror.
You serious?
Something in the bottom?
No, that's cake.
See? Zero rock star ego. Just a guy checking his teeth for bugs, using a ring as a mirror. But as the years went on and the cameras got sharper, Dave's commitment to pure, unadulterated mockery only grew, especially when he got to mock himself in full-blown rockumentaries.
Hot. And then Jake Shears was singing,
And what happened, sir?
and he took off his clothes, and then I saw his testicle.
You saw Jake Shear's testicle.
I saw his balls.
And what happened next?
I don't know, I heard screams, and then I started to feel dizzy, and then I started to feel sick.
And I assume you looked away at that point. Are you okay? Do you need to vomit? No. You didn't look away, you said.
I tried, but I was just so upset. I'm sorry, this is very hard to talk about.
I understand.
Traumatized by rock concert wardrobe malfunctions, standard day at the office. But honestly, Dave's absolute lack of a filter doesn't stop with fellow musicians. It applies directly to his own kids too. Just ask Kelly Clarkson.
One of my daughters shows up with a musician.
Uh-oh.
I'm just gonna pull that person to the side and I'm gonna say, look, I will get you a record contract if you stop hanging out with my daughter. I think this will work.
Honestly, best dad strategy ever. But while he's busy protecting his daughters from musicians, he's just as quick to completely destroy his own bandmates in public whenever they try to act smooth on the red carpet.
Do you have a favorite memory of being with the Foo Fighters at this stage?
Favorite memory of being with Foods? Right here with you.
Well, thank you.
That is the biggest load of bullshit I've ever heard in my life.
Totally fair.
There was genuinely no one better at keeping Taylor Hawkins humble. But Dave doesn't just roast his friends. He can take it right back, even if it means getting absolutely scorched on late-night TV while sitting next to Led Zeppelin royalty.
Who were pretending to be the Beatles in the Jungle Book.
I don't remember that.
You never seen the Jungle Book?
Yeah, I
What kind of a wasted youth did you have, Grohl? You were smoking the Mary Jane when you were little. Everyone else
7 years old.
That's not what that
Looks like someone's drawn a beard on a baseball. Okay.
Getting compared to a baseball with a beard right in front of John Paul Jones is a tough day at the office. But if you think that's wild, you should hear how the Nirvana actually found their earliest band members. It involves laundromats and municipal scandals.
Then this other guy, the first time I met their first drummer, we were at a laundromat, and he comes in and he goes, hey man, and he hands me some quarters, and he goes, I'm gonna get in this dryer, put those quarters in once you close the door. I'm like, okay. So he gets in this dryer, and I put the quarters in, he just goes, tuk, 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 tuk.
Locked inside a commercial dryer. Yeah, sounds like the perfect rock resume. Now, normally when you're a surprise guest on a live show, you want to look cool, calm, and collected. Dave, on the other hand, chose pure, unfiltered panic. From puppy ears to existential dread in exactly 3 seconds. But that hyper-expressive face is exactly what makes his storytelling legendary, even when he's completely sweating his eyes out over hot wings.
I convinced all my friends in my neighborhood that I was a UFO expert, and they'd be like, come over to my yard. I think I saw a UFO last night. And I'd walk over to their yard and be like, yeah, see that like discolored grass right there? That might be a crop circle or whatever. So from an early age, I was super into UFOs.
Ah yes, discolored grass, the ultimate proof of intelligent alien life. But Dave's absolute mastery over weird voices and impressions doesn't stop with childhood neighborhood memories. He can turn a standard international press junket into a full cartoon episode.
The Japanese interviews are the best. We had this one Japanese interviewer once who kept saying, really? After everything that you'd say, except more and more it sounded like a really enthusiastic Scooby-Doo, where she'd go, really? And then and then he'd go, oh, well, yeah. And then see, we built the studio by ourselves. She'd go, really? And he'd go, yeah. And then we made a double album. She'd go, really? Like it got to the point where our bass player.
Imagine trying to conduct a serious rock interview and you just get Scooby-Doo barked right into your face. But live TV and press junkets aren't the only places Dave derails things. He brings that exact same energy right to the concert stage, especially when he needs a smoke break.
So I got my pack, and I'm looking for my lighter, and I'm like, does anybody have a lighter? And 10,000 people threw the lighter at my face.
Ask and you shall receive, usually at Mach 3. Now sometimes Dave gets so tired of standard music video tropes and performances that he completely breaks the fourth wall.
2.0!
Jean-Pierre, this is genius. Come on, ladies, let's go. I think it's really strong. Blondie, I see your pubes. Nice. That's how you sell tickets.
These shoes hurt.
Dan, honestly, I'm tired of
Just to call out his own content.
yourself. I think it's great.
This video sucks. You could do way better.
Well, this compilation definitely doesn't suck. But if you're wondering where Dave got this incredibly chaotic, deeply hilarious storytelling gene, you don't have to look very far. It runs entirely in the family. Meet Virginia Grohl.
So my mother was a public school teacher for 35 years. And when she retired, I was like, Mom, don't do that cruise ship thing. Like, you know, like retirees, I was like, I got a cruise ship. It's a tour bus. Like, let's go. And she just jumped out and she started going on tour with me. And I gave her a laminate and she would just go like, hey, I'd be on stage playing. I'd get off stage. I'm like, where's my mom? Where's my mom? And she'd be like, you know, drinking beers with Green Day upstairs and like hanging out. Mom! And she's very cool. She's very cool. And so, but then when she was on tour, she was like, where's all the other moms? Like, well, where are all the other moms? So she went to go find these mothers to interview them and talk to them about what it's like to raise a musician. So in the book, she talked to Dr. Dre.
Drinking beers with Green Day instead of sitting on a cruise ship. Virginia Grohl is an absolute certified legend, and it turns out she didn't just hang out backstage. She actively tried to audition for the band's music videos in the most unhinged way possible.
She's like, you know, I've always wanted to be in one of your videos, and I think I found a part in this new one, because I had the treatment, and she read it, whatever. She's like, I want to be the lady that gives you the finger, and I've been practicing all day. And she had never done it before, so in order to do it, she has to like...
She has to fold back her fingers
just to do that.
You have to respect the absolute dedication to proper rock and roll etiquette. But the absolute peak of Dave and his mom's late-night dominance happened when they sat on the couch together with Stephen Colbert to recount his deeply flawed childhood criminal history.
There was once when I used to sneak her car out at night by going and wait until she was asleep, and I'd go and find her keychain, which was this Broadway ticket that you got from Evita in 19... you know. And the thing was like a cowbell, so in order for me to get it out of the house without making any noise, I'd get a towel, and I'd wrap it in a towel, and then I'd go out to the Ford Fiesta, and then I'd back it down the driveway, start it up down the street, and go around. And so this one night, I was bringing it back up to the house, up the driveway, but I had to cut the engine before I got up the driveway. So I get up the driveway, and then I pull up the emergency brake, and I get out of the car and I close the door and I'm walking through the kitchen, and we had this picture window that looked out in the front yard, and I'm tiptoeing through the living room, and I look out and the car is rolling down the street. But she never knew. I got away with it. Yeah.
Well, stealth mode works perfectly until gravity takes over. But despite all the stolen cars, the manual middle fingers, and the tour bus chaos, at the end of the day, the biggest rock star on the planet is still just a total mama's boy.
10,000 screaming fans or a hug from your mom? The softer side of Dave. What?
My mommy.
And honestly, that is exactly why we love him. The zero filter, the chaotic energy, and the fact that he will choose his mom over 10,000 screaming rock fans every single time. And let me know your favorite Dave Grohl moment in the comments below. Stick around for one last classic Dave dad joke, and we'll see you next time.
Hey, sir, depending on how you want to line it up.
Oh, you know what I gotta do fucking tomorrow? I gotta go to Narnia.
What?
I gotta go to Narnia.
What's Narnia?
Narnia business.